total talents. Education and public service are top priorities for me. I immigrated to America in 1992 with my parents. My mom got a job as a substitute teacher. She retired this year after 22 years of service as a special ed teacher from Pittsburgh School District. My mom worked hard, so I know what an immigrant goes through because we needed the money. Myself, I have a bachelor's in criminal justice and a master's in counseling psychology. I say that because I work as a probation officer for Alameda County. I've been a probation officer for the past 16 years, 15 and a half. I go into schools, I've seen kids, and I tell them, you don't have to be a perfect student or a straight A student to make it, because I didn't. Teachers made me who I am. All the help they did made me go through my school, so I tell them how it is. My oldest daughter, Nikita, who just walked in, she was a transfer from Hayward, and we came here in 2012, and she was accepted at Illinois, and she told me she was the teachers, her, Ms. Boone and Ms. Matthews, were excellent teachers, so we saved up our money and moved to Castro Valley to get to excellent education here. First thing I want to do is maintain the quality education here, support our teachers. I'm the VP of Independent Elementary. Highlights of the year was we bought a new play structure at Independent for $24,000, and we pay our teachers for the school supplies they buy. I'm also a law enforcement guy, so I make sure we provide a safe and secure environment for our kids to learn. Some of the pressing issues are growing class sizes in Castro Valley because people like me move here for excellent education. New common core standards. Measure G, the funding issues, how we're going to handle it. And finally, I just want to say, as a member of Castro Valley Unified School Board Education, I promise to be honest, fair, and transparent, and to work tirelessly to improve the educational standards of our children. I will use my experience in the legal system and the dedication to public service to give each equal opportunity to excel in our schools. I humbly request for your vote. Thank you.
First, it's not for me. My husband, Mr. Nicholas Whitaker, he was a teacher at the high school, and he loved his students. He lived for his students, and he loved the community that we are in. I spent many years going to school dances, learning about the kids, and getting to know the teachers, and the admin, and people of the district. And I found something common with everyone, and so did my husband. People love this community. My husband, he was a likable guy. People liked to talk to him. They told him whether they were feeling sad, whether they were feeling mad in going to school at UC Berkeley to get his admin credential, was that people wanted more. They wanted to communicate with one another. They wanted to be heard. Some of them didn't feel comfortable. Some of them were just so upset they couldn't see past their frustration. And one thing that he could do is he could bring people together. And since he's died, I want to do this for him. The community that supported us through his cancer, that helped us through his death, and that now my daughter and I live in and love. I myself professionally, I've worked in the environmental and utility sectors for 12 years. First in the Department of Energy, Western Area Power Administration for 7, as an environmental protection specialist. Now at Pacific Gas and Electric as an environmental supervisor. Currently, I'm an MBA candidate at UC Davis with an undergrad in science from UC Davis. And I'm endorsed by the Castro Valley Teachers Association, the Alameda County Democratic Party, Assembly Member Bill Quirk, the Castro Valley Democratic Club, Castro Valley Unified School District Trustee Dot Theodore, the South Alameda County Young Democrats, Alameda County Office of Education Trustee Aisha Knowles, Evolve California, and the East Bay Regional Park District Trustee Dennis Washi. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Coming to the US in 1970, I completed my Master of Science degree in Mechanical Engineering from San Luis State University, and my education allowed me to become principal engineer at General Electric. I worked with several major private companies, City of San Jose, State of North Carolina, and US Nuclear Regulatory Commission. And so I collaborated with people from all walks of life, ethnicity, and income. have significant experience with managing projects at seasonal school. I retired from general active in 2012. I've been working as a volunteer over 4 years at Johnson H. Elementary School. I've been working on the teachers request. They asked me to work as a volunteer as reading fluency skills in the library and the computer labs. So I'm always there for them. And so I do it to help improve the young student education experience. And I firmly believe that elementary school students and elementary school education builds their foundation for higher education. Then I work in the community. I'm a mentor and merit badge counselor for my older grandson who is at high school, Custer Valley High School. My guidance and encouragement for our scouts toward higher ranks encourages them to earn their maximum potential. This will lead to creating wonderful citizens and future leaders. I have been serving executive member of community of Palgrose Hills and safety and poverty committees for over 3 years as well. And so diversity and community involvement and education in my areas.
I have a BS in business and a law degree from the University of California, Berkeley. Education has been important my entire life. My mother was a teacher. Several of my aunts and uncles were teachers. My maternal grandfather was big on education. My mother grew up in the segregated South, and my maternal grandfather emphasized that all his children get some kind of education, be it vocational training or college education. My mother, and she and my father, who grew up in Atlantic City, New Jersey, both instilled the desire for education in me. My father grew up in a poor family and with no money to go to college, so he went into the military, and he set the example for my siblings and I of when he retired from the military at 38, he finished his undergraduate degree and got an MBA. So throughout our growing up, we never thought about, are we going to college? We always thought about where we're going to college. And I try and instill that in my children who have gone through Castro schools. My younger son is now a sophomore at Castro Valley High. Throughout my son's education at Castro Valley, I've been active in the PTA. Jensen Ranch, I held every office except treasurer on the PTA board. I've been on school site council for Creekside and Jensen Ranch. And running for the school board just seems a natural extension of my commitment to the education of these students in Castro Valley. A lot of them, when the kids were in elementary school, knew me by name, and I hope that by being on the school board, I can continue to push for them to get the best education that Castro Valley can provide. Thank you.
Sponsoring tonight's event, and thank you to all of you here for making the extra effort to be informed voters. I've served on the Castro Valley School Board for 21 years to ensure that our children and community have excellent public schools. Our schools need knowledgeable and experienced leadership to maximize resources and educational opportunities for our students, teachers, and staff. I'm proud that we've maintained the highest levels of academic achievement while demonstrating prudent fiscal management. Education for all children through the school board and my service as president of the California State PTA, as well as vice president for leadership and education. I spent 6 years on California's preschool through college commission and have had positions on the boards of EdSource, the Center for Reading Advancement, the Center for Educational Leadership, and the Education Coalition. I believe that the school board is responsible for the educational success of every child, and we are the true advocates for Castro Valley students. The board's primary role is to define and approve the district's vision and mission, and we have kept that child focused. Our new strategic plan is a terrific example of the high expectations we have for everyone. Our priority on academics, social and emotional needs, learning environment, and fiscal decisions are clear, inclusive, and attainable. And in Castro Valley, these statements, our vision, our mission, our priorities, and our core values are for all. All means all. I sincerely believe that, quote, in partnership with the community, Castro Valley educates students in a learning environment that is safe, nurturing, and culturally responsive, unquote. I'm proud to be part of that community.